Tear down on this car to get it EFI starts right now. Alright, this car is a big tear down. We had a lot of stuff we're doing to it, and you'll see it in the video coming up here. And we had to pull transmissions, we had to pull gas tanks, we had to pull fuel lines, all kinds of stuff. We had to paint the inner fenders, we got to mount fuel lines. This is a big project, so I'm going to split it up in 2 videos because we'll do one as the tear down, one putting it back together because it's such a big project. Now, this car is getting a lot done to it. 4 LADE, ACCFI, new fuel pump, new fuel tanks, new fuel float. Well, it's not getting a new fuel tank, fuel lines, I'm sorry. Fuel filter, mounting a regulator, we painted the inner fenders. This car is getting so it's going to be a 455 ACES fuel injected, ACES controller with a 4 LADE with these 342 gears. This should be a pretty fast car when I get done with it. So it's a big project. Keep watching, check it out right now. Okay, so that's what I got. They've done some kind of coating on these. I'm just going to go over it with gloss black just to look better. And I've got some silver left over where we did the pan. I'm going to do that master cylinder with that silver. I got to get some aluminum foil to wrap some of this stuff up. And you got to have it all done right now because we're going to paint the engine too later and all that stuff. So, but I need to do these inner fenders because I'm going to have to mount things on these inner fenders. So let me get this masked off. I probably can just lay a garbage bag in here and do this good enough. So let me get some stuff here where I can just mask this off right quick. And I'm just laying that plastic over it. I'm just going to do this a little bit right here for now. Like I said, we're going to change the radiator later. And the engine's going to get painted later and all that stuff when we do the cam swap. Just doing the bare necessities right now to get this guy going. So I'm going to do just this inner fender, then I'll come over and do that one the same way. I'm just using cheap old Walmart Rust-Oleum. And like I said, I'm just going to hit this. I ain't even worried about it. As long as it looks better. And this wire here, I don't care if it gets painted or not. Just so everything looks nice and pretty under here. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I might do a little bit more on that fender because it's kind of dry and it don't look great over there in that one spot by the master cylinder. But this is pretty much all I'm going to do on it for now. Gives it a nice satin look. Now I got a little paint on this, and I know what you're saying. Well, you got paint on that. What are you going to do about that? I ain't going to do nothing on that because I've got an aluminum one to go in here when this radiator gets swapped, and I'm not really worried about that right much. I am going to touch up over there right there where I didn't get good though. And there's really no way to get all this. Like I said, when I'm going to put a cam and stuff in this car after I get everything tuned up and running good. And we make sure we got everything good. And I've got it all here. I'm just not going to do it till I make sure I've got the fuel injection running good. I don't want to destroy my cam. So, and then we'll pull all these air conditioner brackets and stuff off and paint all them, paint the motor, paint everything under here a little better. But for now, this will look good, better than it did. And I don't have to pull off none of the ACES unit. Will be able to be mounted right in here because I'm going to have to mount the ACES units on these fenders and I don't want to take them off on these inner fenders. There we go. cross member bolt. These guys are also 9/16, so we'll put a okay. Cross member loose. And it's ready to come out. Well, we gotta put the linkage on it. I think it's leaking, but it's looking kind of rough. Dead. Yeah, it must be dead. Charge it up. This guy's faster. So we should be able to There we go. This guy's ready to come out. It's probably gonna drip a little bit. I'm gonna get something put under it. Well guys, I got it loose. I'm gonna figure out how to get down. This jack won't go high enough on this car to get it up. That's as high as I got with my lift. Maybe I can get 2 more inches out of the lift, but I've got about 4 to get up. So I'll probably just have to get somebody to help me, and we'll have to lift it out. Well, she's off. Not really how I wanted her to take her down, but it didn't hurt it. It actually slid off the jack on me when I was trying to pull it around. But the other one, it's such a big transmission. What we're going to have to do is we'll have to use the floor version of the transmission jack that I used on to take this one out the first time. We'll just lower the car down to it, set it up as high as we can, just lower the car down to it and bolt it in. Save us a little headache. I would have done that with this one, but I already had it loose and I didn't know it was not going to clear. It actually would have cleared if I could have tilted it up and had it strapped. There's a little opening right there, you can about slide one through, but when I did, it came off the jack on me. Didn't have it strapped. My fault. But it didn't hurt it. Just made a mess on the floor. We'll have to clean up, but that's expected with the transmission anyway. But the 400's out, and we'll clean it up and put it out here if somebody might want it. But oven cleaner, just like the engine or transmission. And we're gonna paint this black, and the drive shaft's over there, getting ready to be painted black. Gotta flip this over and put it on this because this is just too tall. Get this 4L80 in here. This jack is. I can't get the lift no higher. Hey, can you stop? Just let Daddy talk for a second. All right, that's out. That's the Turbo 400. Started leaking from the seal again. Alright, there's the Turbo 400 out of the car. This thing's only got like 26,000 miles, but it's leaking from the seal again. It's a BOP case, so I'm probably going to sell it for parts and just part it out. Alright, these are supposed to be capture bolts, but they ain't moving, but I think I can get a wrench on the other side, so let me see if I can find a wrench to fit them. There's a 9/16. Wow, that's what it is. Oh, got no room here.
Something happened to my ball.
Well, you can just do without it for a few minutes. In a minute. Alright. There it goes. It's going to be loud. Oh, it hurt. Alright, these ain't moving too well. I'm just going to cut them, get some new bolts and put in there. Not the straps. I'll save the straps, but I'm just going to cut the heads off the bolts here. Let me get the cutoff wheel.
It's going to be out.
It's going to throw sparks like it did. Alright guys, time to cut it. This thing's fogging up so bad on me, but I can't see if I don't use it. So, I'm having to get a funky angle in here. Hold it like this. And this thing keeps fogging up on me because it's so hot out. Now I cut through the strap just a little bit on the edge here, but we probably put a washer on it. Come on, get your leaves. Let me get the little one here. I don't know if you could hear me. I tried to cut the bolt off when it broke right there. So I'm going to take these loose and I'll clean them up, and I'm just going to take a piece of like L bracket or something, some kind of strapping, and I'll put a rivet through that Just a minute, babe. And I'll put a rivet through both of these and bend it over and put new bolts through it. And I'll put bolts all the way through rather than this. These, just a second, babe. Then these capture bolts, but the gas tank's ready to come down. Did you just move it? How did you do that?
Daddy, I want to put it on my dog.
Huh?
I want to put it on the dog.
Okay.
I want to put it in. I can't put it on nothing. Oh. I'm going to make some gas out of this for that bag. In the morning. It's so clean. And I'm like, gas out of this.
Watch out.
Come on, I want to go in the house now.
Let me do this. You can go.
Somebody come in. Let's go in the house. Daddy, give me some liquids now. Give me some more liquids.
Where we go now?
I want to go home.
Well, hang on just a minute, baby.
I want to go inside.
I heard you. Let me cut these two pipes.
I want to go home.
You are on.
I want to go inside.
Well, let me cut this. Oh, there's gas gonna come out of that.
Smells bad in here.
Gasoline, baby.
I want to go in the house now.
All right, let's go. All right. Well, that's good, man. No. Oh, man, is there? Huh?
Oh no, it's leaking.
I know it's leaking. Current situation, a wet floor and gas draining out. Couldn't get it out because it was hitting the exhaust just straight. And we had to cut the straps. You saw earlier, I'm going to take them all off though and paint them and fix them. So it ain't that big a deal, and I'm going to paint the gas tank. The tank's not hurting anyway. Got all the ground wires off, so it's ready to drop. The lines are cut. Just got to get the gas drained out of it. Now, unlike the Subaru gas that we properly disposed of properly, this gas is clean, and we're going to save it.
And you bought some new ones at gas school?
Yeah. Tank is out, And we got the float out, and it's the weirdest float I've ever seen, but everything down in here looks super clean. Had about 15 gallons in it. I thought we did the other day, but we couldn't get a siphon hose down in it. Must be some kind of baffle in there. We siphoned it out. We drained it out in a bucket and then siphoned the rest of it out. So all that's out. Now I'm going to take and spray this tank off. I'm going to run to this down here to our little store down the road here, a little hardware store and dollar store, and get some more oven cleaner because I'm almost out.
Get some more Band-Aids.
Some more Band-Aids for Emmy because she cut her little leg there on this transmission. She scratched it. And we'll clean this tank up and clean it up and paint it nice and silver and get all the rocks off it since there's 100 rocks on it. And we'll get stuff to fix those straps. And then we can figure out where we're going to mount the pump. I'm looking right here somewhere. This is looking pretty good. We might have to set it just to put a block under it, set it a little lower to clear everything, but that's not that big a deal. And yeah, we're ready to hook this guy up here in just a minute. While I'm at it too, this filler neck needs bent just a little bit. It's the hardest thing there was to get the gas tank off. I'm going to take a crowbar and stick it in there and bend it up just a hair. And this trunk floor isn't too bad. We gotta go to town tomorrow. I'll probably get some paint and paint it. Just with some rust conformer paint of some sort. Keep it from rusting out. And then Jason, when I let Jason paint this guy, I'm gonna get him in here, fix anything it needs. It does need a little work. Right over on this body mount, I know. And then there's a spot right over here that needs fixed. And then this right here, they put a plate in, but they didn't cut the old metal out for some reason because it's apparently got a hole in it. The rest of it's pretty clean. Excuse me. But those few little things need to be took out. That could be took out. That's the old exhaust hanger too. I'll probably cut that out myself right here in a minute. But, you know, we'll do that and clean all this up under here and throw some paint on it just for now. Ew, it's not bad. It's not that bad. I thought it was worse than that, honestly. But yeah. Alright, so that's my tank. As you can see, it's super clean. And I had to cut the strap right there. Couldn't get to the bolts to cut the bolts themselves out because they rusted up so bad. So I cut the strap and I'm just going to put a mended plate there and put a bolt through it. Clean them up and paint them and everything. Now I got to find a spot to put the new pump. I'm going to have to measure clearance. Right there, that flat spot right there is looking decent to me, but I'm not sure if that's where I'm going to put it yet. We may end up putting it right here and cut and behind the float. It just depends on clearance, you know. Now we got the old Turbo 400 out. You saw the short. And I'm going to sell it. Now, like I said, it's a 26,000 mile transmission. This pump's leaking again on it. It just started back up. Now, I'll be keeping the inspection cover because I'm pretty sure I can use it. But everything else, I'll sell it as whole or parts, whatever, just to get rid of it. I got this pretty cleaned up. I haven't painted yet. I got a little bit more right there I need to clean and paint. But the reason I haven't painted it, I've got to enlarge these holes because the mount for a Turbo 400 is wider than a 4L80E back here. So I'm going to enlarge these holes and just trim down my mount a little bit and put new bolts in it. Alright, so yeah, we dusted the drive shaft down, painted it black. It looks pretty good. It's just got a little surface right there from just setting, but it'll be alright. Alright, so we've also got the rear spray bar painted black. It's drying right now. I got to flip it over and do the other side. And that's going in there too. We're doing the rear sway bar and solid control arms on the back too. We've got the 4L80E ready to go. The adapter plate's on it. We got some cap screws going here because there's really no other way to get anything else in there. I'm going to clearance them a little bit, but you see how that's going to go in. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's ready to start going back together. This is a big project, tearing it down, and I was going to do it all in one video, but I really didn't have nothing to release this week. I was going to release Kelly's car, and then I realized one of the parts is not here, so I'm going to have to order that. And, yeah. So, anyway, that's the video. We got all this tore down, all it ready to go back together. We run the new fuel lines We've got the regulator sitting right here. And we're running this type fuel line, which is a short piece, but we're running that all as returning thing. We'll mount the regulator on this side, mount the controller on that side, mount it up. I think we'll have it in. Maybe next weekend we should have everything done when I get a free minute. And we should be able to testing this car out and driving it. So, but it's ready to go back together. The teardown's done. Like I said, I was going to release this all is one video, but the teardown was going to be so long. Plus, I didn't have nothing to release, so putting this out this week. So, till then, just keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing. I hit 662 on subscribers, and I appreciate it. Love you guys. Don't forget, go rig something up.